Live your life within the moment. And don't go wait until the morning. You never know when it is over. All that I know is we'll get older. So let us dance this night away. Our bodies move to the groove and the light that flickers. We get lost in the crowd, it's getting thicker. Get away from the drinks and chatter. Haven't said a word, but it doesn't matter. Feel the air get thinner. Standing in a blurry dream. No one else can see us. Live your life within the moment. And don't go wait until the morning. You never know when it is over. All that I know is we'll get older. So let us dance this night away.
You're watching JJDrones on YouTube. You're watching JJDrones on YouTube. You're watching JJDrones on YouTube.
Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it in the air. Here I go.
Live from the Volvo 780 studios in anywhere USA. This is JJDrones Live. And now, here's JJDrones.
And it's JJDrones Live. Welcome to the train wreck. It is a giveaway Sunday. How's everybody doing tonight? We've got 922 Crappie Barbecue. We've got Dave from Godlove, Thailand. We've got Ted from Off the Hook Outdoors. We've got Stormy Sky Rail Productions. We've got Chris from Shade Tree America. And we've got Daniel from Living M and Outdoors. We've got Morian Maybe. Thank you so much for coming in. Christian from Mainlight Drone. We've got Robert from Robert Mac Media. We've got my mom, Nancy Naylor. And a cast and crew of thousands. And I appreciate all of you for being here tonight. If you would like to have your video featured on my website, you can just email me, Jason at JJDrones360.com. And for everything JJDrones related, you just go to JJDrones360.com, and you can also find my Amazon links there, JJDrones360.com. It's almost like this is a train wreck. /Amazon1. And that is where you can help financially support the program. And if you would like to submit a video for Blinker Fluid of the Week Awards, you can email Dan, droningveteran at gmail.com. And then we've got Haley's coasters. They're $10 each. And if you're interested in buying one of those coasters, just go to paypal.me/JJDrones and let me know your address and what you would like, and we will ship that out to you as soon as she's able to make it. So thank you, everybody, for coming in tonight. Like I said, it is a giveaway Sunday, but it's going to be a lot of fun today, okay? We're going to have some fun on the show. We've got some friends. We've got a special guest tonight, and we're going to try not to scare him away so that he comes back for another episode, because we love having the friends on the show. But I have to start off by introducing my friend and my co-host, the one guy that doesn't play tennis. His name is Dan, the droning veteran. Thank you, Dan, for coming in.
Oh, hey, everybody. Sorry.
Hey, go easy on that, because today's Blinker Fluid flavor is strawberry daiquiri, and they're strong.
I know.
Yeah, so go easy on that. And we also have our other co-host, and he's not really liked So you know, just try not to be too hard on him. We call him Mr. Algorithm. How's it going?
What's up, buddy?
I apologize. I've been in the state penitentiary for a couple of weeks, so I'm glad to be back.
We missed you.
I love you too, brother.
Lots of love in this show. And then we've got our new addition to the program, our special guest for the evening. His name is Robert Mack, and he is the purveyor of Robert Mack Media on YouTube. So welcome to the show, Robert Mack.
Welcome, Robert. It's so
Hello,
awesome to
Jason.
meet
Hello,
you.
everybody. Nice to be here.
It is good to have you on the show, Robert, and I really appreciate you being here tonight. Now, Dan and Algorithm and Robert. Earlier on in the day, Ted was out there and he was out fishing with his family. So if you weren't able to watch his live stream where he was out fishing with the family today, you really do have to go check it out. But Ted is a really good friend of the program, very, very good friend of mine. And because of that, he sends me, pictures and videos and stuff that not all of you guys get to see. So, Ted, I know you told me not to share this with everybody, but here's something that Ted showed me from his fishing trip today.
There's a shark!
And they were all okay. They were. I mean, those sharks are like little kittens, you know?
That's not a shark. That's Mark Cuban. Relax.
Dad, you can't trust JJ. It's like you never trust a bird. I know.
Charles Galuski, thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate you being here. Paul says that he can sit in before the end. So Paul's going to be coming in via satellite a little bit later on in the program. And Daniel, the blinker fluid videos are videos that we put up, and we have everybody vote 1 through 4. And you're going to see those videos coming up here shortly after Algorithm gets his question answered. Mr. Algorithm.
What's up, Paul? We miss you, brother. Kisses to you too, bro.
Veteran vlogger, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Lane Maybe, thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate it. And
What's up?
there's the quote right there. There's the quote. If you're a fan of Jaws, that is a quote from the movie. I think he needs a bigger boat. So, anyways, every week we do our Blinker Fluid of the Week awards, and we are going to hear from our sponsor, Blinker Fluid of the Week.
Hey, Lore! What? It's Blinker Fluid of the Week time, and I'm the sponsor. Better you than me.
And we have our Blinker Fluid of the Week awards. I mean, that crazy Sadie the Sleeping Spaniel, I'm telling you right now, she is one happy dog about being the weekly sponsor. Lore, not so much. No.
You can't get her to shut up. She's so excited.
I know, right? So here we go. We're going to start off with our video, and Dan, you are going to give us our play-by-play here.
Well,
no.
this is the intro.
Skeletor's coming up.
It is. And you know what?
Skeletor.
Dan does such a good job, but I think he outdid himself this week. I don't know who's going to win.
I have no clue either, and we have two great viewer video submissions.
Robert Mack, this
Keep
is
'em
just the
coming.
beginning, brother.
Oh, I'm in trouble.
So this is from Chris from Shade Tree America. So thank you, Chris. I know that I've seen you in the chat, so I appreciate you being in here.
Chris is my BFF.
Now this has got multiple failures.
Multiple, and this is such an awesome video.
There's one. Changing lane in the middle of an intersection.
And I kind of wonder if he's going to try and beat the light.
That's what I was wondering too, but you
Yeah, I
don't
don't
see him any further after he gets up to this point. Now this is number 2, cutting in front of him.
On a solid line.
Yep.
And then number 3, he wants to make that right turn before the pickup does.
Because he's special.
He is special.
Must
I think
be in
he's from
California.
You would think that was California, but and that's a California plate. But Chris is in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania. So here's number 2. This one is submitted by Dan.
By me. This one here was, I can't remember which one this is.
Oh, this is
Is this a twofer? No.
no, this is the one for.
Yeah, this is the
Well,
one.
it kind of is a twofer.
Oh,
That Jeep decided that it was going to not follow the lights, and I don't know what the cement. Dan,
Yeah.
tell me what that cement mixer guy was doing.
I think he was trying to ram the Jeep, actually. I mean, I would have went left and then right, but
Yeah, I wasn't sure what he was doing there. Okay, this is from our friend Brian from Cheesehead Media, and I've seen him in the chat. So thank you for your submission, Brian.
I finally figured compass calibration.
That's what it is. That's
It's been eating me. I was like, what is he doing this entire time? And just watching it just now,
yep.
it hit me, compass calibration.
That's what he was doing. Now, I will give him partial credit. What is he using, Dan?
He is using a blinker.
He is. He's using his blinker. I'm going to give him partial credit.
he's using his strawberry daiquiri.
Yes, he is.
It's so nummy and tasty.
Number 4.
Now, I was actually on the phone with you, Jason, when this happened.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is an interesting one.
You had to see it to believe it. So the light changes. There's 1,
The U-Haul.
2, 3.
Everybody.
Oh,
That's the hand. I nominate number 4. That's the winner.
So Gary nominates number 4. I'm nominating number 1.
No, that was ridiculous. 4 people could have got killed. Minimum. That's crazy.
Now, if you're in the chat right now, there is a poll that I just put up. You can vote number 1, 2, 3, or 4. And at the end of the program, we're going to award our Blinker Fluid of the Week award winner. And at the end of the year, we're actually going to take all of these winners and we're going to put them into brackets. And we're going to do Blinker Fluid of the Year award at the end of the year. So make your voices heard, because Dan puts a lot of work into getting these videos, even though, I mean, let's be honest, Dan, you don't really have much of a problem getting content for this.
it really isn't hard at all.
Yes, algorithm.
Yes. Al has a question for Mr. Dan. Where was that cement truck? What state was that in, other than the state of confusion? I just want to know what state that was in, please.
That was I'll give you the county. It was in Utah County. In the state
Look,
of Utah.
you're like the dude the last time I was on here. When I ask you a state, it's a state, not a city or a county. Tell me the state. Is it Utah or not?
It is Utah. And
Thank
it's
you,
in
Johnny Utah.
County.
Appreciate it. Thanks for answering. I rest my case, Your Honor. Thank you.
Cheers.
Now, there you go. Blinker Fluid of the Week award this week again. Strawberry Daiquiri. And Robert Mack.
Delicious.
No, I was saying number 4.
Oh, okay. You're saying number 4 too.
4. You remember the last campaign I had for number 4? He just smashed it.
He did.
4 it
Smash
is.
it.
He did. Yep. And I did get a little graphic here to show you the worst drivers in the country versus the best drivers of the country. And starting off with number 1, what is that state, Utah, or Dan?
Is it a blonde?
It may be a blonde. Yes.
Down license plate, yes.
Number 1 is Utah. Number 2 is California.
Yes.
Number 3 is Iowa. Number 4, Wisconsin. And number 5, Ohio. And the best driving states in the country, we
Say
have
Michigan.
Missouri.
we have number 1 is Connecticut. Number 2, Michigan. Number 3, West Virginia. Number 4, you'll be proud of this one, Gary, Delaware. And number 5, Arkansas. So that was rated, and I don't understand it. But Michigan shouldn't be number 4 or number 2. It shouldn't even be in the best driving states, to be honest.
I don't think any of those states should be.
True. Algorithm.
Yes, I would like to defend the state of Delaware, and I represent them at this current time. And I'm very proud to tell you we are the second smallest state. So there's not a whole lot of roadways in Delaware. So it's like boom, boom, boom. We don't even have an airport. Like you touch down in Delaware and you land in Philadelphia. basically.
That's so true.
So like it's okay. It's like that's why we're so safe. We're like such a small population.
So
But you put it that way, and I'll give it to you.
So Dan, you're going to be helping me with this because you've gotten a little bit of experience with these. But this is the Sunblesa headlamp, and this is the 2nd generation Sunblesa headlamp. Now the nice thing about this is that it is not much different than this. This is the 1st generation. This is the 2nd generation. Now, both of these, and Dan has used this one, and you can basically back me up by saying that you only have to charge this minimally because the battery lasts an awfully long time.
Very minimal. I will agree. And not only that, so I've been working on the, I meant to grab it and I don't have it, but I do have the work light as well, like you do. And we obviously tested the magnet strength of that while he was here.
Okay.
But I have used the light, the work light, in the hot tub, and I've spent about 2.5 hours in it, and I finally got down to 3 bars or 3 lights, and I have not charged it. So it's after about 2.5 hours, it's dropped down from 4 bars or 4 blue lights to 3.
Oh wow! So that's lasting a long time too. Before I go much further, Chris from Shade Tree America says that the guy cut through a parking lot to get into the Walmart. So that's another fail there for number 1. That's my vote, number 1. Let's see here. Jenny and Steve says, what flavor is your blinker fluid this week? It is strawberry daiquiri. Strawberry daiquiri. And Dan, like I said, take it easy on that, man. I'm telling you. Brian from Cheesehead Media had to vote. No.
Calibration on a Lulin.
I'll be right back. I got something for the show. I'll be right back.
Okay, Gary. So, Cheesehead Media said had to vote. Now back to Olive Garden for supper. Let's see. Local Life Outdoors, thank you so much for coming in. Hey, everybody. I hope everyone is doing good, watching and supporting from South Carolina. I appreciate you coming in. And let's see here. Shade Tree says 1, but he's biased. 922 Crappie says, Dan, just come to Cleveland, Ohio.
I've been there.
Minnesota is definitely missing from that list. Daniel says, I had my GoPro set on looping today. My dad fell through the ice while ice fishing this morning. I forgot to save the clip. Oh, no. That's awful. Mark R. White, thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate you being here. And yeah, is your dad okay, Daniel?
Okay?
That's what's really important. As long as he's okay, that's all that matters. LB, thank you so much for coming in. And I'm trying to stay up with the chat. I appreciate everybody for coming in, but there's a lot of people. So if I miss you, I apologize. And then my dad says, bleed the brakes. Yes, algorithm.
I would like to address the droning veterinarian. And I do not have the liquid fluid, but I do have some strawberries. So
there you go.
That's only half as tasty, though.
I don't know. They're pretty good. Damn good.
Oh, you're missing the daiquiri part, though.
That's right.
All right. Well, I've got an answer for that after dark.
Okay. Now with this light here, this is the second generation. The only difference that I have seen on this entire light, and they say that it's brighter, but I compared it earlier, and Carl can be my witness to this because he is my studio audience tonight. So we have a live studio audience. The only difference is this trap door here on the bottom that you use to charge your headlamp is green. And I mean, it's supposed to be more secure than the other one, and I don't see it. I'm just being honest, and I'm not gonna BS you guys and make you go out there and buy something that I wouldn't want to put my name behind. And you know, I would put my name behind both of these lights. Okay, both of them work really well. The charge lasts for a very long time. As you can see, the light, I'm not going to shine it directly into the camera, but it is bright. And they did get rid of the green, which I don't like about this, because I like to use the green. If you press and hold on the red, you've got the SOS, and then you've got the blinking. So if you want to, you know, rave at the club, you can do that. And then on this one, you've got the low, the medium, the bright, and I'm shining it right in Carl's eyes. And then you've got the hold it for 4 seconds, and then you got the super bright. Now that super bright isn't going to last as long as the lower levels, okay? But I use this on the brightest every time that I use it, and I've only had to charge it today that I got it in the mail. So this is a great headlamp. It's great for going out and using when you're I'm assuming hunting. I use it for when I'm at work doing my pre-trip and my post-trip inspections, whether it's at night or if it's just hard to see certain areas. Like if you look underneath the trailer where the kingpin is, sometimes it's hard to see. So if you have one of these on your head, it makes it a lot easier to see that your kingpin is locked in. So it's a really good light for everyday use. And I'm telling you right now, 2 months and I haven't had to charge this up. So if you're able to kill this within 2 months, I mean, God bless you, you're using it a lot. But so this is a light that I'm going to be giving away tonight. This is the Gen 2, and it says that it's waterproof, but I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know how absolutely waterproof this is. I wasn't willing to go out and just put this into a puddle and just let it die, and you know, that just wasn't what I was trying to do. It's a great light, and I think on Amazon, I'll show you right now. If you were going to go out and buy this, it's $34.99 plus shipping. And if you have Amazon Prime, you don't pay for shipping. And it looks like there's only 19 left in stock. So if you wanted to get one, you'd have to probably put in your order now. But there's so many people that are doing reviews on these headlamps, and Ted was nice enough to get me in touch with Gavin over at Sunblesa. And again, it's not a bad light. It really isn't. And it does work as advertised. I don't like the fact that they took away the green. And I don't like the fact that, there really aren't any major improvements on it. I'd like to see like a battery level indicator or something on here so you know exactly how much battery you have. Because you never know when it's going to die. Back me up on that, Dan.
That is true. It's going.
Yes, algorithm.
Call me stupid or whatever, but are you saying the retail value of that product is like $49.99 or something like that? Is that what you're saying?
$34.99.
Okay, 34. Okay.
Yes.
And the newer version is the same, or what are you saying? Or
I'm saying that the newer version is I like Gen 1 better because you get the same functions. This is Gen 1, okay?
And the green
Okay.
light.
You got green, 2 levels. You got red. And even with the red, if you press and hold it, you still get the SOS and you still get the rave. Okay? And then you still get the low, medium, high, and ultra high. So you get the same use out of both lights. Now on this light here, this is the Gen 1. And I know you probably can't see it because of the lighting. And I apologize for that. Here, let me use one light to demonstrate the other light. So you got the gray door on the bottom. And that's just where you charge it. And that's what's supposed to make it waterproof, okay? But this is floppy. It's floppy. It's not going to stay there. So they said that they improved the door, okay? It's still floppy. It's not going to stay there. So I wouldn't trust this as a waterproof
Brian,
light.
training.
I just wouldn't. Sorry about that. But this light is going to be good for whoever wins it. And we're going to be doing a prize drawing for this a little bit later on in the program. And we're going to do a pick a number because that is how we do it. And Ted says that he used this first Sunblesa almost all deer season and didn't charge it once. And Crossover Paranormal Society, thank you for coming in. Appreciate you being here. 922 says, hit it right, no tracking, just bang out the fender. Let's see here. Mark R. White, I guess you wouldn't ship to the UK. I'm sorry, Mark. I'm only doing US. I apologize for that. Shipping costs are amazingly expensive. Ted says, I wish there would have been some improvements and the indicator would make it great. Yes, they need an indicator on these lights. And if they're going to make the claim that these are waterproof, they need to make a door that's going to make this waterproof. And do not, under any circumstances, do not use this as though it was a waterproof light. Don't go swimming with it or whatever. I mean, if it's raining, that's one thing. But I don't trust it. I just don't. And I don't want you guys to end up getting it and then going and using it underwater and then it just doesn't work for you. I don't want that to happen. So if you want to try it in the water, by all means, go ahead and do it. But I'm just warning you right now that I don't trust it. LB says, I got to compare the two. Looks like Gen 1 is better. And Daniel says, I'm sure I'll love it. And then Ted is going to be doing a review on the Odie Pro. He says that it's nice, the old one and the new one. So, all right. So we've gotten through that. Now, Robert Mack is a great supporter of the show. He has been huge as far as trying to help me get to 1,000 subscribers, which we're going to talk a little bit later about the 1,000 subscriber giveaway live stream, which is going to be happening next Sunday. So, Robert, why don't you tell me, why don't you tell everybody in the chat a little bit about yourself and about your channel?
Well, hello, I'm Robert Mack. I started my channel in basically Thailand and Vietnam, and then I decided to move to Missouri. So now my channel's all over the place. I slowed down a little bit because I had 2 major injuries in the last couple years, and where I was hospitalized. So once I have my knee replacement, I'll be back at it. You'll see me California, Arizona, Missouri, Vietnam. I'll just film whatever I see or whatever. I like to do live streams. I like to talk usually. I'm pretty quiet right now, but usually you can't shut my mouth. I just babble on, man. And for some reason, I'm just listening tonight. But I do it and just to document my whereabouts, basically, and to meet people. You know, YouTube, you got some good people on YouTube that you meet, and it's become like a family, and that basically, that's why I do it, to talk to people, document my whereabouts, and the little money I make off YouTube, I have an orphanage that I buy stuff for. I've had super chats and things, and whatever I usually get, I match it, and it goes to an orphanage in Vietnam.
Awesome.
And, that's about it. I don't really, I'm all over the place.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's nice that you moved from California back to Missouri, and I'm sorry that you're in the communist capital of California right now. And it's torture for you, I'm sure. But let's see here. I apologize. Yeah, Gavin will ship worldwide, LB, but Gavin actually sent me an extra headlamp to ship out, and that's the one that he's letting me ship out for a free one. But anyways, back to you, Robert. So how long were you in Thailand?
Last trip I went beginning of November, and I came back February 6th or 15th. I did 2 trips last year.
Okay.
And I usually go every year, November to February or March.
Okay. And so out of all of your travels, is Thailand probably the place that you like going the most, or is that just where you end up going because you know so many people there?
Vietnam, I enjoy Vietnam, going out in the country, the rice fields and things out there, but they're both about the same. The good thing about Thailand is the beautiful beaches.
Okay.
They got some nice islands, the water's clear, and they got more it's a big party life for if you like to party, but I'm not really into all that. Once in a blue moon.
I knew that was going to happen.
Yeah.
Algorithm.
I have a serious question for Robert, sir. You have my brain like thinking a little bit. There was a guy I worked with many years ago. He was from Haiti, and he was kind of like, he would send a lot of stuff back to Haiti. And as far as his impression on the people of Haiti, he was considered like, I guess, equivalent to like what a senator would be considered like in our society. How are you perceived down there? Do they look at you as like royalty, or do they remember you, or how do they perceive you when you?
My wife is from Long An, Vietnam. So we go to her house every time I go. Everybody in the town, when I come, oh, hi. They all acknowledge me. They're very polite. I'm just like one of them. I'm not anything special. I just go be myself. I don't wear gold. I don't do nothing. I just interact with everybody the best I can. And because I donate to the orphanage and stuff, people know, and they say thank you. And I don't want any special acknowledgement because of that. I do it because of my heart. I don't do it to get attention. I do it because something's calling me, and it's just, I'm just an ordinary person in Vietnam, basically one of them. Like, it's weird, and no matter where I go, I ride a motorcycle, I cross the ferry, I go wherever, and people just wave to you. The kids are the ones that always want to say hello to a foreigner, because everybody's dream is to come to the United States over there, and when they see American, they're just happy. And then the war they had there, when I went up to the north once, and they're like, oh, we fought with you. I said, well, I'm too young for that. I never made it there. I never made it there. I thought I was getting in trouble up there, and they're like, no, we love America. We love everybody. I'm like, oh, okay, I feel better now. But I enjoy Vietnam, but I got to go to Thailand because the water.
Now, Mark R. White.
It's hot over there.
Mark R. White says, and brilliant street food and cheap burgers over there. Daniel wants to know, what's the cost of living like in Thailand?
Thailand, well, you can get a 1-bedroom apartment. Depends on where you go, too. If you're right in the tourist, like in Bangkok, it's more money. If you go to like the dark side of Pattaya, you can get a 1-bedroom apartment, 7,000, 8,000 Thai baht, which is, I don't know what the exchange rate now. It's like 30 something to 1. So it's about $270, 280, 290 a month for a 1-bedroom apartment. And then your electric is cheap.
Sign me up.
A lot of people go there, but then if you want to stay on the water, right overlooking the water, it could be 300 to 1,000. It depends on what you pick.
Right.
I had an apartment in the dark side, and I was paying 7,000 baht a month, and then I finally gave it up because it got a little noisy over there for me.
Oh. Then Daniel asked, have you ever visited the famous caves that the Thai soccer team was rescued from?
No, I never been there. I won't go in any caves. I don't want to get caught in there.
And that's probably a good tip, seeing as how the Thai soccer team was rescued from there. I'm just saying.
I've seen the water in Vietnam and in some of the rivers in Thailand. When the tide goes out, I mean, it goes out fast. If you get in there, it'll suck you right out. And then when it comes in, it moves in quick.
Wow.
Low tide and high tide. So I can only imagine what these kids went through in that cave,
Yeah. Mark says that if you look at the prices of some of the hotels that are outside of the center but still within Bangkok, you can get them for I'm assuming euros a night.
Let me see. There's deals out in the far side. If you're in the heart of Bangkok, it's expensive. But there's like in the back alleyways, you get some old building. I'm sure it's very reasonable in those. I've never lived in Bangkok, only to spend a couple nights, and I stayed on Sukhumvit Road where it was like almost 200 a night in a high rise with a breakfast for my wife and I.
I hate to interrupt, but Paul has sent in an urgent video that I need to play you guys.
Okay.
He was going to join the program. He can't do it, but there's a reason why, and he wants to share it with all of us. So stand by. This is an urgent transmission from Paul.
Yo, so I have a report from the boat. Kind of came into a problem. They didn't let me bring my tin, and then when there was a fight, they barely let me on the boat because my wife would have killed me if I didn't give up the tin. And so they kind of partially locked me in my thing. They kind of watched me through this little tag thingy they have now. But the only thing that was metal was this. But the good news is, though, like on the boat here, like there's lots of steel. So here, let me show you. See, that's all steel right there. Like there's lots and lots of steel. So it between the trash can, which is, you know, some kind of metal, hopefully I'll be okay. You know, it's almost over, and I can't wait to get home because this is pretty scary without my tinfoil, and I don't know what to do about it. And yeah, and the ocean is kind of making me sick. Let me show you. See, it's kind of rough out there. See those giant waves? You see them? They're really big. And oh man, it's so close to being over. We're on our way back now, and yeah. So hopefully I'll be okay by the time I get out. And I don't, they said they'd save my tinfoil, but I have a feeling they won't. And so I'm gonna have to run into the car thingy. Probably an Uber thing, which would really suck. I have to order an Uber, but you know, I think I'll be okay. So, but yeah, so here's the report. They kind of locked me in, and crap, I think they're coming. I gotta go. Okay, bye.
Just send as much Reynolds wrap as you can to Paul.
He's a
Boy.
great improviser, though.
He does. He does improvise well. Yes, algorithm.
I just have a little observation on that video. He does look a little bit trashed to me. Could be the can. I'm not sure if it's the can, but just saying.
Could be the can. He might have had some of this.
He might have. He might have. I'm going to update the poll on the Blinker Float of the Week Awards right now. It looks like number 4 is in the lead with 41%, Gary. I mean, algorithm. Number 2 is in second place at 35%. Number 3 and number 1 are both tied at 12%. So keep voting, everybody. We're also going to be starting our giveaways here in a moment. But I just wanted to thank Robert Mack for, number 1, being such a great supporter, going out there and sharing me out on as many live streams as he possibly could, and just being a great friend. And I also wanted to show you Haley is still working on your coasters that you ordered from her. And if you are interested in getting coasters from Haley, they're $10 each, and that's what they're looking like right now, Mr. Mac. She's almost got that second one filled in, but those are looking great. And if you want to have any sort of special, design on your coaster, all you have to do is let us know when you make your payment, because Haley will do pretty much anything that you're able to put on a coaster. So thank you so much for your order and for your support. And Robert Mack is also the reason why we have the $50 giveaway tonight. So I appreciate that as well. So we're going to start off by doing a giveaway of the Sunblesa headlamp. And we've got 19 people in the chat right now that I can see. We're going to do a draw number, and we're going to pick a number. And Carl's going to write it down on a sheet of paper and hide it from me, so I don't know what the number is. But we're going to pick a number.
Carl,
from
number
1 to
4. Carl, number 4.
From 1 to 30. Any number 1. 1 to 30, and I will put go into the chat, and then after go,
I'll go.
After I put go in the chat, whoever comes closest to the number that Carl chose without going over is going to be the winner of the Sunblesa Generation 2 headlamp, and I will be sending that out in the mail on Wednesday. So I'm putting go in the chat right now. So 1 through 30 can only guess once. And if you guess more than once, you get disqualified. I'm sorry. But thank you, Carl, for helping me out with this. I appreciate that. So we're going to let it go for a couple minutes, and then after that, we're going to do the grand prize drawing of $50 that Robert Mack was nice enough to donate. So everybody, if you get a chance, go out there and check out Robert Mack's channel and let him know that you appreciate him not only supporting the show but for being on the show. And hopefully he will come back after his surgeries are done and tell us how he's been doing. Yes, Dan.
I just wanted to say I noticed Charlie Golowski
Yes.
picked the same number as living with outdoors.
Okay.
So, but he was second, so I think he should get a second.
Yep. Charles Galuski, you can pick another number.
Yeah, because they probably entered at the same time, and because it came through.
Yep.
But
Yep. I see that. Charles Galuski, you can pick another number. And we're gonna let it go. We're gonna let it go for one more minute because we've got 18 people in the chat, and this is for the headlamp. And okay, so Charles has got his number in, and we've got a few more seconds here, folks. But algorithm. And if you're not familiar with what we do after the show, we have our JJ Drones After Dark the episode that we do, and unfortunately Robert Mack isn't going to be able to join us for that, but we're going to have Dan and we're going to have Algorithm, and we may have a visit from Paul via satellite, so just be ready for that. We got 10 seconds left on the clock. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I want Charles to win.
All right. So the winner of the Sunblesa headlamp is the number 21.
Oh.
Help out in the chat, guys. Who's got 21 or closest to it without going over?
Ted's got 19.
19.
That would be Ted. Ted, you are the winner.
Oh, wait.
Wait.
Oh, never mind.
I think
Yep.
Ted's
I had too much strawberry.
You did have too much strawberry. Too much strawberry daiquiri.
I think Ted's got it.
Yeah, you're right. And I didn't put stop. I didn't put stop in the chat.
I have a question.
Yes.
You may want to talk to Mr. Polanowski. I think he already possesses one. Maybe would like to re-gift it to someone. I don't know.
Yes.
Not trying to put him on the spot, but he was already mentioning that, maybe, I don't know, just y'all talk about it.
Ted, if you would like to keep it, it'll be coming to you. If you want to get re-gifted to somebody, you don't have to tell anybody on the live stream right now. You can tell me later on after the show if you want to, but either way. Oh, he says, boom, now I can dunk yours just in case. So this giveaway is going to be for the $50. So if you are here and you are able to get the money, according to the rules I put in there, that I want to send it either Venmo, PayPal, or Zelle, so that way you can get it immediately. I don't want you to have to wait for it to come in the mail. So if you're able to receive it that way, that's the way that I prefer to send it. I'd also do gift cards. So I'm going to put go in. Yes, Robert.
Okay, after
I love this. Everybody's doing that.
who are we gonna let draw the number? Algorithm, or who's gonna draw the number?
No, I've got Carl going to write
Okay.
the number, and it's going to be 1 through 30 again.
After this draw, I'm gonna get out, but we're gonna do another one. I'll talk to you on the side, maybe in a week or whenever. It depends on my schedule.
Okay.
But I'll get a hold of you and put some more money up in the pot so we can do another one in the near future. Okay.
Thank you, Robert Mack. That's very generous of you.
It's fun, it's fun.
Yes, and it's very generous of you. I really appreciate it.
Thankfully, I can do it, so
Right.
I'm blessed. So we'll do another one very soon here. But
Yes, Mark R. White. Yes, you can enter this one because I'm using PayPal. Yes, algorithm.
I think Mr. Ted Polanowski said you could send it to Daniel from Live in Minnesota.
Oh, great. So congratulations, Daniel. You are the recipient.
You can thank me later, Daniel. Thank you.
You can send your check right to algorithm at care of YouTube. So so I'm gonna put go in the chat 1 through 30, and I have no idea what the number is. So anybody that is able to accept PayPal, Venmo, or PayPal, Venmo, or Zelle, or some form of gift card.
United States currency.
Yes, it'll come to you in U.S. currency. So I'm assuming. I've never sent money overseas, so I couldn't tell you.
Carl, number 4.
And Daniel, I already have your address, so I'm not going to need that. I will send it out to you on Wednesday. Now the chat's really going.
Everybody want that money.
That's right.
G money.
All right. We're gonna give it 2 minutes starting now. 2 minutes starting now. If you are interested in getting into the drawing for the $50 prize, give me a number 1 through 30. Do not go over. And as soon as I hit stop into the chat, we're going to do, or I'm going to have Carl give me the number, but I don't want to see it until I get stop into the chat. So how's your experience been on the JJ Drones program tonight, Robert?
very nice. I'm enjoying myself. I'm glad to be here. And congratulations on 1,000 subs. That's the main thing. I'm
Yes.
happy that you finally made it. It's well deserved for you. It's taken some time, but this is your show. It's well deserved. It's not about me. It's about you.
I appreciate that. And somebody said there's a duplicate. I'm trying to see who it is because I want everybody to get a fair shot at this. Looks like Kathy.
Morianne.
Okay, so Morianne, pick another number and go through the numbers and see what numbers are there, because I don't want you to get, I don't want you to miss out. So as soon as Morianne puts her number up there, I'm going to put stop. Daniel, I need 1,500 hours. I'm at 2,500. So Ted's got a duplicate too. So Mark had 9 and Ted has 9. Ted, you can go ahead and pick another number as well. So Marianne and Ted, pick two different numbers, 1 through 30. We have 9, 12, 22, 4, 27, 13, 6. We got, okay, 29. So Marianne's got 29. Chris from Shade Tree has 20. Lane maybe has 15. Okay, and Ted, are you going to pick another number, or are you good? We shall see here in a moment. I'm going to put stop in the chat right now. The only other person... Okay.
Ted got 19. I don't think there's a 19.
I'm going to look. just to make sure. Okay, I don't see another 19. So, all right. So we got stop put
Ted was
into
tired
the
from
chat.
He was swimming really hard to get away from the dog, so
That's right. He was.
we'll give him a.
I mean, I don't know what the big deal was. All you got to do is just pet their snout and, just say, go away. And those sharks will just scurry on along. I don't know what the deal is. Okay, sir. I have the number for the $50 grand prize. And the winner of the grand prize is going to be the person that has the number. And if it would focus, it's 8. It's just not in focus.
Lucky 8.
There it is. Now it's in focus. Number 8.
2 times
Robert
4.
Mack. 8.
You got to be kidding me.
Robert Mack, you won.
You got to be kidding me. Oh my God. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll pass it on to Tommy J. Tommy J.
Tommy J.
There you go. Nice of you,
I'll
sir.
pass it on to Tommy J.
Tommy J,
Unbelievable.
you are the winner of the $50 grand prize.
Wherever he's at in there.
If you can send
I
me,
can't believe
if you can send me your PayPal, Venmo, or Zelle information to my email,
Jeez.
let me put that up there on the screen. Jason at JJDrones360.com. I will have that money in your bank account before the show. Well, not before the show ends, but until I get that. So, yes,
Can I say something?
yes.
I used to go to the fairs when I was a kid, and they had this thing. I forgot what it was. You pick a number or a weight, right?
Right.
You look at something, you pick a weight. I'd always guess really close or right there, right around it for some reason. And, I think when you gave the drone away, didn't I guess the number there?
You did. You got the drone.
Look at this. This is crazy. This is unbelievable. Well, we'll do another one again soon, one of these days, very soon.
Hey,
Yes,
Robert.
sir.
Hey, Robert, you want to go to Vegas with me?
I was just in Laughlin the other day. I did terrible.
Oh, and Ted, I let everybody that wanted to get into it could get into it. But Tommy J, send me your PayPal, your Venmo, or your Zelle information to my email, and I will send you the $50 tonight. And man, that was interesting.
That's funny, isn't it? Oh my God.
Yes, sir. So, yes, algorithm.
I just wanted to let Mr. Robert Mack know that we're happy to have him here tonight. And 24 divisible by 3 would be 8. Thank you very much for your contribution.
Okay. Hey, thanks everybody. I'll see you guys real soon. What a privilege to be here. I enjoyed it. And everybody in your chat, thanks for coming to JJ Drones. Hope to see some on my channel, and we'll do another one very soon here.
Robert Mack, he actually said that I will give it back to Mac for his charity in Vietnam.
Oh, how nice.
So, I don't think you have a PayPal or Venmo or anything, do you?
No, I do it on the live stream. He'll send it to Thailand to the charity or something. He'll figure it out.
Okay. Well, Tommy J, just give me your information and let me know how to get the money to you. Okay. Otherwise, I'm kind of in a pickle here. So, I appreciate it. And if not, I can just always just mail it back to Mr. Mack here.
We'll figure it out. I'll put my own charity in it. If you don't want it, we'll do something next. We'll figure it out later.
All right. I appreciate it.
Right.
Hey.
I gotta run. I gotta go to my friend's mom.
Yes.
I gotta run.
Yes. All right. Thank you, Robert. I appreciate you being here, brother.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank
Have a good
you.
day, everybody. Bye.
You too. And then Gary and no, I'm sorry, Algorithm, Mr. Algorithm, and Dan. I'm going to send you guys backstage because we're going to be starting our JJ Drones After Dark. But first, we have to announce our winner of our Blinker Fluid of the Week awards.
Oh, she followed backwards. Not good.
And is everybody ready for the winner of the Blinker Fluid of the Week awards? It's going to be number 4 won it. Number 4 with 44%. Wow. It was number 4 was 44%, number 2 was 33%, and number 1 and number 3 were tied. So number 4 once again.
JJ.
Yes.
Number 4 at 44%. Let that sink in. Told you.
And Ted says you guys should mail it to each other on the panel. And Chris says the poll shows 99%. I call shenanigans. And with that, I'm going to drop off Dan and Gary to the backstage. Thank you guys so much for being the great co-host that you are. And I'm sorry, algorithm. Don't cry. Don't cry for me, Argentina. So algorithm and Dan, thank you so much, and we'll see you in the after show. And I thank all of you for coming along for this episode of the JJ Drones Sunday Get Together. Next Sunday is going to be the 1,000 subscriber giveaway, and there's going to be some great prizes coming out. You're going to have to watch my channel because I'm going to be posting some stuff on my community tab, and I'm going to be doing some shorts because right now is not going to be the time to announce it. I want you guys to stay tuned, and I want to see you all back here next Sunday for another JJ Drones Sunday Get Together. I appreciate all of you for coming along for this ride with me, and we'll see you later on down the road. Bye, everybody.